The garden hushed. The energy that had been pulsating through the arena just moments before had vanished, replaced by an eerie silence. Fans who had been on the edge of their seats, cheering and shouting, now sat frozen, their faces etched with concern and disbelief. Jayson Tatum, the Celtics' young superstar, lay crumpled on the hardwood. His teammates and the medical staff quickly surrounded him, their faces mirroring the worry of the crowd. The weight of the moment was palpable. Just moments ago he was unstoppable, a whirlwind of scoring prowess carrying his team on his back. He had been a force of nature, slicing through the defense with ease, his every move a testament to his skill and determination. Now, silence. His face contorted in pain, a stark contrast to the confident swagger he displayed just seconds earlier. The agony was clear, and it was a sight that no fan, teammate, or opponent ever wants to see. With just over 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter of Game 4 against the Knicks, Tatum drove to the basket, attempting to secure a crucial win for his team. It was a pivotal moment, the kind that legends are made of. OG Anunoby, the Knicks' defensive stalwart, swiped at the ball, his hand connecting with Tatum's leg. The impact was sickening. It was a clean play, but the result was devastating. Tatum went down, his right leg buckling beneath him. The fall was awkward and the pain was immediate. It was clear to everyone watching that this was not just a simple fall. His agonizing cries echoed through the arena, sending chills down the spines of fans and players alike. The sound was haunting, a stark reminder of the physical toll that the game can take on its players. This wasn't a minor tweak, a stinger that would wear off after a few minutes. This was serious. The medical staff worked quickly, their faces set in grim determination. The crowd watched in stunned silence, hoping for the best but fearing the worst. The game, the season, and perhaps even Tatum's career hung in the balance. Before the injury, Tatum was having his best game of the postseason. He was in a zone, the kind of performance that makes you sit up and take notice. Every move he made was calculated. Every shot he took seemed destined to find the bottom of the net. The crowd could feel it. The energy in the arena was electric. He was on fire, pouring in 42 points, each basket a dagger in the hearts of the Knicks faithful. It was a masterclass in scoring, a display of offensive prowess that left fans and analysts alike in awe. His three-pointers were nothing short of spectacular, and his ability to drive to the basket was unmatched. His handles were crisp, his shot was falling, and his drives to the basket were relentless. Tatum was in complete control, orchestrating the game like a maestro conducting a symphony. His footwork was impeccable, his vision on the court was extraordinary, and his confidence was palpable. He was carrying the Celtics on his young shoulders, willing them to victory. His leadership on the court was evident as he constantly communicated with his teammates, directing traffic and setting up plays. Tatum's presence was a calming influence, a beacon of hope for the Celtics. He was the engine that powered their offense, the leader they looked to in crunch time. When the game was on the line, it was Tatum who stepped up, delivering clutch performances that kept the Celtics in contention. His ability to score under pressure was remarkable, and his poise in critical moments was beyond his years. His performance was a reminder of why he's considered one of the best players in the league, a future MVP in the making. Tatum's talent was on full display, and his potential seemed limitless. The way he played, it was clear that he was destined for greatness, a player who could change the course of a game single-handedly. Then it all came crashing down. In an instant, the atmosphere shifted from jubilation to concern. Tatum fell awkwardly, and the pain on his face was immediate. The crowd held its breath. The players on the court froze, and the coaching staff rushed to his side. It was a moment that no one saw coming, a cruel twist of fate. The injury cast a pall over the game, over the entire series. The fans, who had been cheering moments before, were now silent, their faces etched with worry. The teammates who had been feeding off Tatum's energy were now visibly shaken, their confidence waning. The coaches, who had been strategizing for victory, were now scrambling to adjust to this unexpected setback. The Celtics, once a confident group on the verge of tying the series, were suddenly a team in shock, their hopes seemingly dashed in a single heartbreaking moment. The weight of the situation was heavy, and the path forward seemed uncertain. Tatum's brilliance had been a beacon of hope, and now, with him sidelined, the Celtics faced an uphill battle. The dream of a deep playoff run had taken a devastating hit, and the road to recovery would be long and arduous. "It's tough," said a visibly shaken Jalenbrown, his voice barely above a whisper. The weight of the moment was palpable, as the Celtics' hopes seemed to hang in the balance. Brown, who has been a cornerstone of the team alongside Jayson Tatum, couldn't hide his emotions. Tatum's co-star and close friend Brown has shared countless battles and triumphs with him. Their chemistry on the court is undeniable, and their bond off the court is just as strong. Seeing him go down like that, it just takes the air out of you, Brown continued, his eyes reflecting the pain of the moment. The injury was a stark reminder of the fragility of their championship dreams. Al Horford, the veteran leader of the Celtics, echoed Brown's sentiments. Horford, who has seen his fair share of ups and downs in his career, knows the importance of staying united during such challenging times. "We're all praying for him," Horford said, his voice filled with a mix of hope and determination. The team gathered in a huddle, offering their support and prayers for Tatum's swift recovery. "He's a warrior, and we know he'll do everything he can to come back strong," Horford added, emphasizing Tatum's resilience and fighting spirit. The team believes in Tatum's ability to overcome this setback. Coach Joe Mazzulla, his voice heavy with concern, confirmed that Tatum would undergo an MRI to determine the extent of the injury. The uncertainty surrounding Tatum's condition has cast a shadow over the team's immediate future. "Right now we're just focused on getting him the best possible care," Mazzulla said. "The medical team is working tirelessly to ensure Tatum receives the attention he needs. We'll know more after the MRI," he added, the anticipation of the results weighing heavily on everyone involved. The entire organization is holding its breath, hoping for the best possible outcome. As the Celtics face an uncertain future without their star player, one thing is certain: the road to the championship just got a whole lot tougher. The team must now rally together, drawing strength from each other and their shared goal. The journey ahead is daunting, but the Celtics are no strangers to adversity. They will need to dig deep, find their resolve, and continue to fight for their championship dreams. While the Celtics were left reeling from Tatum's injury, another team was experiencing a surge of hope and excitement. The Dallas Mavericks, who had a mere 1.8% chance of winning the NBA draft lottery, defied the odds and landed the #1 pick. The announcement was met with stunned silence, followed by an eruption of cheers from the Mavericks contingent. Owner Mark Cuban, known for his exuberant celebrations, could barely contain himself, pumping his fist and beaming from ear to ear. For a team that had missed the playoffs after a disappointing season, the lottery win was a much-needed shot in the arm, a beacon of hope for a brighter future. Section 5. A glimmer of hope for the Mavericks' future. The Mavericks' unexpected lottery win has major implications for their roster rebuild. Armed with the #1 pick, they now have the opportunity to draft a franchise-altering talent, a player who can reshape their future and lead them back to contention. "This is huge for us," said a beaming Luka Doncic, the Mavericks' all-star point guard. "We can add a special player to our team, someone who can help us compete for a championship." The Mavericks, who have struggled to find a consistent second star to pair with Doncic, now have the chance to build a formidable duo, one that can challenge the league's elite. Section 6. The Harrison Conundrum, to trade or not to trade. The lottery win presents Mavericks GM Nico Harrison with a pivotal decision: keep the pick and draft a potential superstar, or trade it for a proven all-star who can help them win now. "We're going to explore all options," Harrison said cautiously. "We have to do what's best for the franchise, both short-term and long-term." The rumor mill is already swirling with potential trade scenarios. Some analysts believe the Mavericks should target a defensive-minded wing to complement Doncic's offensive prowess, while others think they should seek a dominant big man to control the paint. Section 7. The draft landscape shifts. A frenzy of speculation. The Mavericks' lottery win has sent shockwaves through the NBA draft landscape, creating a frenzy of speculation and intrigue. Rival teams are already scrambling to adjust their draft boards, reassessing their options, and preparing for the possibility of the Mavericks trading the pick. "It's going to be a wild ride," ESPN draft expert Jonathan Givony said. "The Mavericks' lottery win throws a wrench into everything. It's going to be fascinating to see how it all plays out. The upcoming draft, already highly anticipated, just got a whole lot more interesting." Section 8. Tatum's uncertain future looms over the playoffs. As the Mavericks celebrate their lottery win and prepare for a potentially franchise-altering offseason, the Celtics are left to grapple with the uncertainty surrounding Tatum's injury. The playoffs continue, but the shadow of Tatum's absence looms large over the Celtics' title aspirations. The NBA is a league of stars, and losing a player of Tatum's caliber is a devastating blow. The Celtics, once considered a legitimate contender, now face an uphill battle, their hopes hinging on the slim chance of Tatum making a miraculous recovery. Section 9. 2 events, 1 common thread. The unpredictability of the NBA. Tatum's injury and the Mavericks' lottery win serve as stark reminders of the unpredictable nature of the NBA. Just when you think you have it all figured out, the basketball gods throw a curveball, shaking things up and reminding everyone that in this league, anything is possible. As the playoffs unfold and the draft approaches, one thing is certain: the NBA never fails to deliver drama, excitement, and a healthy dose of the unexpected.